been abducted by aliens.
Oh gosh, what a shame. Oh god, yeah, wow, damn.
They might do some right.
I said it too invincible. You wasted your bullet. I told you that.
Look, guys, I'm just doing some recon. It's okay. Oh shit.
What do you see?
The ground.
Damn, you did.
Hey, does he count as lootable?
No, I ace healed him.
No, I said backup Angel. I know.
I can fit
You're
two
fine.
guns
I know
in
what
my
Angel
backpack.
wants. He wants my shit. Yes.
None of you have worthy stealable guns. Like, the AK's kind of worth it.
I
AK's
figured you would
kind of
be
worth
allowed
it.
to anyways.
The
man.
Scorpion's kind of worth it.
Mac, I will suck those 2 bullets out of your inventory.
The side over there, that guy's got the nicest gun here. And he's got a scope. So that's a priority target.
I blew all my money on this
Get a scorpion.
because I think it's a cool range toy in real life.
Alright, real quick, I'm gonna start doing minor stuff. If you are meant to have medical or engineer perms, please come up here.
Ian, go over there.
Alright, I'm assuming medical, and engineer, right? Give me a second.
Where's the other 2?
If you got the medical
Today's quest is
training,
to find
I
the
think you're supposed
toolkit.
to go over
That's
there.
today's quest.
You're not gonna find one in this
We'll do one
AO.
down, but we'll find one. Ah, my spanner.
I'm expressing my shock.
You know what, Skelly, just for you, I will actually now put an AI in the AO with the toolkit.
I definitely
And he'll be grabbable in the AO, okay?
unlimited
It'll be
strength
grabbable.
at
That's
Good luck.
amazing. Thank you.
20 degrees during the night.
It'll come and use.
I will actually be nice. Now, whether or not he gets to it is anyone's guess. I'm putting it in the literal hardest part. But F it, we ballin'. Alright. It's bedroll, right? I'm not sure if the bedroll can even fit a toolkit. It can. Dope. Alright, yeah. It's in the AO. Technically in fair play.
So you have engineering?
Yeah, I'm engineering, but since the toolkit was
I
250.
just wanted. I was looking at the
Can
map
we
just now,
steal
and I
the
was like,
engineering
we're gonna
terms?
start
I
with the
don't think
closest one.
stealable thing.
I was thinking we'd start with the further one, so we don't have to go out of our way to get them.
No, I'm just wondering if you
This is
die,
like a
can I
homebrew
steal
Stillwater,
your
yeah.
guns?
Still time to
Can I
join? You
siphon the
have
memory
10
from your
minutes.
brain?
You should have been DM'd all the information.
drive past the evac point to the
Oh, alright, Dante just messaged me about a multi. Give me a second.
Because if we can do this one like first before like significant forces shot, we can like blow through this area much quicker where like the main assaults are coming from.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, look, if that's your thought, I get you. It was just like when I thought about it, I was like, we should hit those further places first, so we don't have to go out there.
One's is the obvious choice.
So isn't like 60 people?
I started early just because they're doing a lot of funny
There's 60
stuff.
people total, I think.
There is 20 for every.
Oh, I got Sven's.
Has that been
Okay.
specifically stated though?
Every, yeah.
We were given 60 cable ties and he said that it's supposed to hint towards how many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 20 for every blue form.
Alright.
So there's 60 total.
Holy shit,
We
they're
don't
actually
know for
reading the
sure
map?
that it's gonna be an even spread.
Holy shit.
I mean,
So it probably is,
we
but I mean,
guess.
yeah.
If in the map says 20 for every blue.
Like I think that these guys up here are mostly okay because they've got the river guarding them.
Does the map say 20 for every blue force somewhere besides where you wrote it?
Yes.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Thank you. Okay, cool. Got it.
I'm gonna ask if these are signify where our shots coming from, but I guess it is.
Where's the free cable, guys?
The free cable ties are.
I know, right? They
I
can
think they're in the
actually
arsenal
read.
Box, yeah, like inside the box.
Yeah, don't ace in.
Don't take them all though, for the love of God.
Well.
Yum, yum.
Maybe take like 5
I just
each
need
at
that.
most.
I'll leave the cable high.
I'll take 5 and take
It might be reasonable to take a screenshot
Alright.
of your stuff now, just so you can compare it to what you lost and feel bad.
Weird for me, it's scattered showers. Yesterday it was raining all day, but you know, we'll see how things go.
I mean,
I'm excited for this campaign though. We'll just have to see how things go. What they don't expect is yeah. I hope they move cover to cover. Otherwise, that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck
Load
donkey
your
balls.
Your Arsenal box on the
Arsenal right here.
I believe.
Go into Arsenal, load up your kit, don't grab anything else.
Moonshire Security Soluble LTD. I don't know why that cracked me the fuck up. God damn. Oh, that was good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and spawn a few groups. What is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 custom kits with all that. Yes. Okay. What?
I've been told I have to
Yes.
get medic first.
Did he crash again? That's why.
The weird scab from Tarkov field.
I need to. There it is now. I need to get a. There's something in the Mass Effect community I'm working with that has the ability just to, you know, have a terminal down to give them those perms. That's gonna make it much easier for me. Just one less thing to automate, you know.
Is he here?
Bang, bang.
Yeah, so it's a
video.
FAF, but different.
Pretty sure I saw his name.
True.
Yeah, it's. I had a full can.
All right. Let's gather around for the briefing. Gather around right here. I'll go over quite a few debug features at the moment. First off, as we speak, I know we're already in here for 30 minutes. You have to eat and drink every 48 minutes. If you want to top off on a ration or a canteen for debug reasons, feel free. Just exchange the half bottle for a full bottle, and then you can get that one ration back. So you can eat right now to top yourself off. Second, there are 60 cable ties in the cargo portion of that crate, not the arsenal. So if you want cable ties, those are free to grab for anybody. Medics, there is a medical box by your feet. Make sure you grab stuff out of there, especially the splints. We're probably going to need those. If you're in leadership, as in Commander, 2IC, or Squad Leader, you had a radio box next to you with a single 152. You are free to grab that and use that one instead of one that you might have bought. Contract today, actually no, debug things first. I nerfed the cost of ceramic plates from 40 to 5. If you bought a ceramic plate for 40, congrats, you now have 8 of them. You can reflect that change in the gear shift at the end of this op. If you die or you make it to endex with new gear, first off, if you die, just state whatever gear you have remaining from your total gear in the purchase sheet so I can reflect that. If I see that you die and I don't get an update from you, I'm just going to wipe that entire tab because I'm going to assume that you brought everything. But feel free to correct me instead. If you bring gear out, I need an image of it from a screen cap. I think it's F12 on Steam to do that. And then you can give me a list of all that gear added to the gear that you did not bring. So I can just put the total in there. I'm not going to add or subtract or anything. I want you to do that work. I'm just there to reflect the record. Everyone's box next to their stuff is going to turn red on the sheet until you give me that update, and then it'll go green. That's how I'll know that you are ready to go for it next time. Payments will be done hopefully within 30 minutes after Mac Marine's op finishes. So I have a little bit of time to give you all money, and then we will host an auction later today for some minor items, stuff that you can't normally get on the roster. Thinking of any other debug issues. Do I have any questions about any debug?
What about poker night?
Okay, let's do zombie first. Zombie.
What about poker night? How's
Poker
that gonna
night
work?
will not be tonight. It'll be next time because the buy-in's going to be too steep, and I want you guys to focus on kits instead. Next question.
Gambling.
Does Bravo have a medic? Or did he never show up?
Ethan's not here.
This
You
guy
guys
is
want
also
me to
not
take
here.
it then? Because, like, I'm not really carrying anything in my bag.
I mean, if you're at
I'll add a policy for late joiners. I'll just put them on the half scoring, but they can still loot and shit. Any other questions?
Not so much a question, but probably might lead into one. Looking at the food and water replay, it only does a quarter each time we eat, even if we.
Yes, that's why you need to. That's why you need to eat and drink.
Right.
We need a lot of food.
I feel like it's gonna run out.
Like 2 or 3 won't make it the entire.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I also think the water's going down pretty quick.
I had to drink like 3 bottles of water to refill from the 30 minutes.
Yeah, I spawned in with everything yellow. That was weird.
Hold on.
I'm on orange again, and I already drank 2 waters to fill me up.
Yeah,
mine's already turning orange from drinking entire
At
canteen.
1, it'll just do a quarter of a full of 100%, so it does 25% replen. So even if like we drop down to 25%, going up to 50% only means that we have what, half of the time remaining before we have to eat. So
For all intents and purposes,
I know. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna set this.
Well, for water, you could add replen points.
Well, no, the
How do you
Alright.
do idle animation?
Hold on, I'm gonna bump a setting up. Save your kits real quick. I'll give you 1 minute. Save your kits, and then I'm gonna put a new version of the mission on, and then we'll come in. You'll load your stuff up, and then we'll do brief. Okay?
Yes.
Wait, why would you need to save your kit for the same?
For the medics mainly. If you're a medic or a squad leader, save your kits. I'm gonna index the server when I fix it in like a minute, so I'll be back. Don't run from here, please.
Don't you just need to save or change the server setting for the
Yes, but that's done through mission, not
it
client.
might need a restart to reflect the changes.
It said mission side and
Not like
Okay.
it takes long for this to start up.
Yeah, it really doesn't. Let's see. I think I set the quench rate too low or something. That's why. Why is Arma validating? I'll put it up to 4. That should theoretically fix it. But yeah, tweaking new settings. I'm obviously going to get something wrong somewhere. That's why we have these tests. Or at least the first mission is considered a test. It's annoying, though, because Arma 3 borked itself for whatever reason with Steam like 30 minutes ago, so it also broke my launcher. So now my computer has to reload the launcher with like 300 mods in it, so it's going to take a hot second. But that gives them more time to, save their kits. Do I think this op's going to take the entire 2 hours? Probably not. Alright, looks like it's finally loading the mods. There we go. And I'm going to load that with Threeden so I don't break anything. Cool. We'll get to the, We'll get to the brief. I think I'm just going to play it on the safe side, set it to 5. That should be good enough. Or F it, I'll just max it. Because I want it based off of... I want it proportional. Because I thought it would be like just a one and done, but it looks like it's based off of other factors, which is annoying. Won't really be worth it if all the player base drop dead from, hunger and exhaustion and shit, so... Whatever, c'est la vie. How's everyone doing otherwise? What I do have to do, though, is give everyone's medical and engineer perms back, but that's only like 3 people, so... Not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, teething new not new mods, but, new concepts that I haven't used in ops in a hot second. I don't think I've used Ace Field Rations since the, oh, what's the name of that? It's something Apocalypse. It's the guy's name. but you add that with Ravage. That's what we did for like the really dynamic, like, you know, Daisy and Arma 3 stuff. Van Diesen's Apocalypse, that's it, yeah. That's a good one. Alright, settings, add-ons. We're gonna go right down to Ace Field Rations. I'm just gonna shove it up to full for the recovery. Because this is what I want low, this is what I want high, you know? So, we'll make that work. Alright, now I have to bring the server down. They should have had sufficient time to deal with that. Server is down. Go into MP mission cache, verify the time, yep. We then go into MP missions through our file browser, shove the mission in there, overwrite, hit the start button, re-alt F4, and then we should be good. Alright, server's going back up. You can jump on as soon as it's in. I apologize for that. I literally just maxed the recovery settings for eating and drinking because that's not what I want to simulate. I just want to simulate the rates of it falling. My apologies for that again. I haven't done field rations in years, so I didn't remember how to set it.
You could always just say, wow, it's really fucking hot in the Congo. Good luck everyone else.
Is cannibalism
hydro
allowed?
homies. We're just hydro homies.
Well, if we all just dive from food, that wouldn't be really
Do we refill the water that we already drank, or can we?
Yes, that's all debug. Don't worry about it. Just reload your kits if you drank. I mean, we're resetting now, so I'll give you the brief and then you'll go. So, yeah, like none of the rations were spent. If you show up 30 minutes early, yes, you can top off on rations for free because it's debug.
Yeah.
I love bugs. Especially when they
I like the
bugs.
Bugs.
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food about how you eat the food?
Ever seen that one scene in Lion King where Timba was eating all those bugs and you're like, damn, that looks yummy, I want that.
I wish we could drink from the river.
That too.
You shouldn't
I
drink
wouldn't
from
drink
the
from the
river.
Yeah,
Why? Why are we like this?
Not
Dick leeches is a lie made by the government to stop you from doing what you want.
As a man from the government, dick leeches are not a lie. I caught one once.
I love that. The government.
You know, it's times like these where I actually do wish I had a face cam just so you could see the sheer fucking look of like, what the fuck am I listening to?
User.
That's hilarious.
Don't worry, guys. I got pissed.
Hey, you know, I've heard one of the locals use dick leeches to expand their dick, and I totally agree 100%.
Made up by the government to buy a house bomb.
Alright, when you're ready, come over here. I'll give you the brief and we can get started. While you're doing that, I need to reset one thing. Real quick, if you need medical or engineer perms, stand over there. Medics stand on the western side of the road. Engineers stand on the eastern side. I'll do that real quick. You had to buy them. If you bought perms, this is only for if you bought perms.
Yeah, you're gonna buy it. Yeah, you're gonna free shit here.
Oh, okay. Then we're good. Never mind.
Yeah, Pablo, those.
Yeah, you only needed a pack. I don't know why other people. I really don't understand why anyone bought perms.
Bloody hammer. It's gonna be.
All right, you should all be set. Come over here. All right, guys. Here's the brief. So, if you open your maps, there's a lot to do. First off, we're at the staging points. Currently, the M23 rebels have decided to do a massive river crossing. Some on boats, some just swam it. and they have cut off a large amount of Congolese forces that are in this position now being pincered. Each blue 4 position, as represented by the top right, is 20 troops. There are 60 cable ties provided in that box. You guys are going to use those cable ties to rescue any of the Congolese forces that are still alive and bring them into Kiantan. In the turn-in building, don't uncable tie them. That's everyone that's cable tied will be worth money. That goes to the group pool. After we rescue everyone, we will help in defending Kiantan. But if we have to pull back, we'll have to pull back to here. Otherwise, that is it. Individual payments are bounties, so if you get 40 kills or factors of 40, that money will go to you. If you get like 55 kills, 40 of those kills will go to you, and then 15 will go to the group pay. Also, there is a bounty on enemy RHIBs. If you find RHIBs and destroy them, you will also contribute to the group bounty. So those are the 4 ways to make money. Only way to lose money other than dying is those 2 trucks were provided to you to help move the captured, well not captured, but the evac forces. If they get destroyed or abandoned to the enemy, you will lose the penalty that was put in the mission. Otherwise, that is it. Are there any questions?
Yes. You see the red arrows on the map?
Yes.
Is that indicative of like their main assault path?
That is the main assault that's going on right now. Right now, there's a 20-man garrison in a fortified position that's, you know, helping to keep the road clear. I see that you have that written as evac all first. If you do, then no one's going to be covering the road.
Roger that.
So, you do you. I'll leave it up to your commander. But, yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out. RHIBs, they're probably being used as, you know, in staging areas. So where the enemy's probably coming from will indicate where RHIBs are. Just be careful on enemy territory. They might have fixed guns or emplacements to shoot at you if you try to just go up the river. There's also a single blue 4 blocking position here that might be able to provide some assistance. But, again, it's only 20 guys. But they're not tied to the rescue objective. They're holding there.
I have a question.
Yeah.
There is a marker that says 1,000 troops. Is that there are 1,000 troops?
Yeah, so that's roughly
plus...
like around here is 1,000 troops. So if those red ones are 40, that means there's a lot more than those simple 40 placements there. Those are just rough estimates. But yeah, on their side, they have a lot of troops.
Enemy troops that they are already marked.
Yes, they have quite a lot.
For the kills...
What if we kill them all?
No.
If you kill them all, you're making a lot of money.
Yeah.
For the
Do all
kills,
of them
do we
have
have
AKs,
to
or
keep
are
track
listening
of
guys
it,
with
or
the
the
shit?
game?
P menu will keep track of it.
Alright.
You said
He's going. We got 3 squads, Brownie.
Alright, you guys are free to start making a plan and move out. Mission is live. I will delete the boxes in a minute. But again, you should have saved your stuff, so it shouldn't matter. Good luck, have fun. Also, I did there is one AI with a toolkit that is enemy somewhere in the grabbable AO, so good luck.
Has on the map marker.
it is valuable and you can sell it for a lot of money.
Zip ties in the box.
Amazing. Grab a couple zip ties, people. Everyone grab a couple.
Alright.
Hello.
I'm gonna remove this stuff from play because they should have already gotten it. And this stuff I will go ahead and remove that from play. And then I gotta reset the global.
Jesus Christ, I only have 2 of them. What the fuck?
Yes.
One of
90, 90, 90, 90, 80, 80.
Alpha on net. Charlie on net.
Bravo on that.
Command is here for debug reasons.
Project mount.
Alright. So boats kind of represent where I'm going to be spawning the AI.
Squad leads, if you get ready, rally up by the trucks for.
But I'll also be dynamically spawning stuff based off of you know, where they go.
Remember, we have new menu.
Spawn any right there. I don't want to do isolated groups. I have stuff kind of here just to kick things off. But we'll see how things play. Each one of these boats is worth a little bit of money if it's destroyed, but, you know, I'm trying to represent that, you know, stuff's going back and forth here. But each one of these can carry 8 people. I'm probably going to spawn things in smaller groups, but, like, the actual, like, when I'm serious and these actually represent, you know, 40 people, that's when I'm going to go a little crazy. Anyway, let's see. There's about 40 enemy custom kits. I will be slowly adding more and more custom kits for funsies, but otherwise, yeah, this is just kind of to start off the campaign, see where we lie. Enemy forces, I mean, it's just a massive hodgepodge of weaponry here. And then I've got, you know, some specialized forces. What the hell is causing super desync spike? God damn, that was painful.
I'm sorry.
And then we got 2 trucks, so we'll see if they transport people in by squad or, you know, how they'll do things. And then the turn-in point is over here by that little officer guy. But yeah, this should be like a 90-minute op tops, I hope. And we'll see how things go. Bandit, are you still having problems?
Yeah, sorry.
Click in the channel we're in and look on the right side of the TeamSpeak interface.
Yep.
Do you see it?
Yeah, I see the connection info. It's just not
Yes.
showing the server for me.
I tried to help.
Yeah, I can't help you right now then, broski. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
I mean, last time I helped someone who was having that issue, they were either on like dev branch or something crazy, but we are like 13 minutes past time. I can't help them right now. Like, that is, you call them on Discord, you look at what they're doing, and then you find something really weird that they're doing, and you're like, hey, don't do that, and then you're
First
good.
place we'll be going is the second evac point, where we'll drop Bravo off,
But
and then we'll move up towards...
If we're on op start time, I can't do anything
here on
about
the
it,
map. I'll
unfortunately.
mark it in a second, and then we will dismount and move up through the jungle to first evac points.
Wait, do we have an IDAP logo?
Yeah, we're up.
What is that?
Alright, I'm going to be stepping off in a moment. Front truck's heading to second point to drop off Bravo units.
I really don't understand how people are crashing. I need to set the server, though, to delete people that crash. Because otherwise people are going to dupe gear. His internet fully crashed, too. He's not even in the TeamSpeak channel above. Alright, 25 people, unless, you know, he comes back. Alright. We're gonna start having attacks come in.
Randy, we driving straight up to the point or dismounting early?
And then I'm gonna start
I'd
having
say drive
incursions.
for a second since there's friendlies at the position, unless the gunfire is extremely heavy, in which case you might have to dismount early.
Confirmed.
And then I'll dupe that spawn over here as well. Did you have medic perms?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
load your kit.
We have sporadic fire from the northwest of this position.
Alright, Bravo's dismounted. We're going to cut through and continue on.
Alright, hold on. These guys guys aren't auto-standing, so I'm going to fix that on them real quick. Whoop. Pisa just got run over or something. I guess these guys are going to continue help with the holding here.
You guys need to kill the AI there, because the AI getting killed as soon as the
Hey, Charlie, yell at that position for the rest of Alpha to mount up in that truck and move behind.
Daz is not, like, the server's keyed. Like, we have an optimal mod set here. I don't understand why people are crashing. Like, there's nothing I can do at that point, unfortunately. They're already looting some of the dead for their AKs and whatnot. That's funny. We see that forces are coming in. I'm going to be toggling things around. I don't know where Daz crashed. I'm too busy juggling all this stuff. But yeah, this was also to see if they would do anything like on the coasts and whatnot. But it looks like they're going to mainly ignore the boats, which is fine.
There's more fucking nags.
Yeah.
So we hear shots, but, you know, otherwise the Congo guys will eventually run out of ammo. There's my tracers. Well, yeah, it's a lot of spawning for this one because we're meant to, you know, simulate a massive attack wave coming in. These guys need to be lowered.
Bravo 2, high command.
Send.
I got a guy at DC here. Can you delete his body so no one loses?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shots front.
Spawn. Some of the heavy stuff across the river. If they try to swim to grab it, though, I'm going to spawn a bunch of stuff to stop them. But yeah, sorry for the macro teleporting here. It's just that's how this is going to work, unfortunately.
Did a player called Pizza disconnect?
Did he? He was the guy who fell out of the truck.
Okay, he's unconscious here at the truck. We'll revive him.
Thank you.
Yeah, he got run over. Like I said, it's hard to simulate an op like this where you're just doing like massive attack waves. I'm gonna start making the groups a little bigger. I think we can do like groups of 8 total. It's just you don't want to hard copy paste too many things because then, you know, stuff will start causing lag spikes and breaking. They're taking extended fortifications, which is good.
Yeah, we're here holding the trucks. Charlie's pushing forward. Actually, red team, move off, heading towards the village to the north.
Mac, watch while you're coming in. There's trenches facing south of the position.
Oh, those friendly trenches.
Hey, firm. Just that you don't get the Vicks caught in them.
Wait, is the area secure for the vehicle?
You clear run up, yeah. Go for it.
We're only at 18 kills though. Jeez, that means the AI are actually doing a lot of work too.
If you need ammo, I already sold quite a few AK Max.
I'm gonna head north and just see what's over that direction.
So I mean, at this point, they should be trying to, you know, cable tie the friendlies and pull them back because otherwise we got a lot of stuff pushing around. I am The first sub
I am the first sub now.
Sana Shadow, thanks for the 88-month resub, buddy. I hope you've enjoyed the operations. Thanks for being here for so long. Hope you had a nice kick out of this scenario. Alright.
Copy. Trucks are coming in now from the south.
We got multiple bunker positions in the center that will need to be cleared.
Daz, reload your kit. I'll teleport you back where you were, okay? Yeah, just tap my shoulder when you're ready.
Yeah, all of them have a banana each. The problem is they have...
Okay, I see. He's supposed to be over here. Yeah, he's back to that group. Alright.
Alpha starting collection from the southwest.
I think most of the friendly AI are dead, but that's fine.
I'm doing CPR.
And please. My band-aids at home.
One.
Cover to cover, that's the most important part.
I need a medic, this guy.
Need some support across the river, another push coming in.
And they still have people running the bodies over, that's good. Not that many are going to be saved here. This is definitely the hardest objective, though, is dedicated military base.
Shots are still going over.
Ah, but Draft, that's a DayZ command. This ain't DayZ, it's Arma 3. Oh no. Alright. Let's take a group of 6. Again, we can just, like, grab them from any sort of divide here. I've got units that are falling back, too. That's great. I can't shoot or medic people. What?
Can jump off the trench. I gotta do it.
Hey, Charlie, can you rotate a team around to the northwest? We need some firemen across the river.
You are Charlie.
No, I'm 2IC.
Yeah, I'm Charlie. I got it. I'll send some men over. Wait, you have 2 radios?
One for ground, one for 2IC, yeah.
Yeah, 2IC got a radio. Ah, yeah, okay. I mean 2IC of ground team.
I can't do anything if you're bugged, bro. They've killed a majority of them, but, you know, I'm going to be sending reinforcements up. There's no slowdown here. Town is also starting to fall. There's more guys up on this side, but, you know, if they're down, they're down. Have to watch those guys. Oh, damn, some bro's guts came out.
Okay, Alpha 2 IC, how's your collection?
Load your kit, and then I'll teleport you in.
The squads don't have 2 ICs, right?
I didn't exactly sign up, and I'm really
Or is that 2 IC calling?
Do you-
Oh, we are
2 IC calling.
Do you have a pre-made kit?
Oh, I got the squads moving now. They're very slow at doing anything.
All right, Squirrel, I'm gonna have to kick you out then.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
All right,
I'll see you next
bye.
week. Ronnie, you good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charlie's got 2-man teams on either end of the southern trench overwatching. I'm looking for more, but I haven't found many people.
Alright, grab his back, relogs into my gun program.
Alright. Defenders are definitely doing a decent job. You gotta give them that. If you notice any heavy weapons I'm spawning, though, those stay on my side of the river. Did you buy medic perms?
Yes, I did.
Okay, let me sign this.
Preloaded it. It just there's the one that didn't have a gun.
How goes evacuation? Well, how goes the defense at the other position, bro?
Gonna stick them. Have fun, don't get murdered, even though it's probably gonna happen. Jazzy's down. Those guys are holding, otherwise the other truck's back there. Yeah, if they're quick, they can sneak in some looting. But yeah, that town is getting completely overwhelmed. That one recently had a spawn through.
Sorry about that. You managed to call me immediately after I got headshotted. Yeah, defense is going perfectly fine.
How many AIs are alive?
Half.
I suppose I'll have to do.
Trying to send things around.
We'll have to readjust the line.
I'm gonna set new machine gunners up on the opposite side. And I'm gonna set some sniper pairs in as well. Go from there. Let's take this block. I'm trying not to enjoy, like, do anything specific.
Roger, get one mounted up if you can.
Everyone's also fucking
Looks like they've
slow. We
gathered
lost
everyone
pretty
here.
much everyone here.
Yeah, we're about to lose a bunch anyway. Just get shot in the face.
Alright, they're otherwise continuing to hold. I'm going to send all those forces there. They got a good chunk, though.
We are leaving.
Stanley just got shot in the face. That's unfortunate. But now let's see what their pullout game is like.
Charlie, you'll have the further guns.
No one's gotten 40 kills yet. Jesse's the kill leader.
Roger, Charlie's got it.
But now we gotta see if they're able to pull out properly.
I need Tayasville over to the northwestern bunkers, casualties, on con at this time.
Pick them up and move.
Got all the dead around here though, goddamn. These guys are getting cut down pretty hard though. They're gonna need reinforcing soon because it looks like I think 2/3 of their forces, the ones out pushing out here, but that 1/3 with its AI support is not lasting that long. Go, go. Backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. No, this guy that died got knocked out.
2 of Charlie's men just got fucking head sniped by a squad to the south of the position, so we're fighting to get to our truck.
Got it.
Pull your truck into the northeastern compound.
They're
in
gonna
the
need
actual
backup.
base. That's where people are grouping.
Right, you see, I haven't even gotten to the truck yet.
Over.
And my medic just went down as well.
Oh shit, tasteful, you went down. Yeah, I'm also a medic, so hopefully now that I'm up.
I don't know, I wasn't looking. I'm kind of looking in various positions here.
Yeah, funny thing, we can't load the wounded into the cars because they are classified as gunner seats.
Not sure there's much I can do about that though. All I'm gonna do is slow down the spawning to give them an opportunity to get out, but that's all I can really do. Pizza, I think, is gonna die.
If we can't load wounded into the trucks, then I can't move right now. I got 3 down.
I think there's 2 passenger seats in the truck on the front seat.
Right, I will work on making that an option.
Yeah, how many... Bravo, how's your situation still?
We're doing fine. We get the occasional down, but we're holding. We moved the AI into pits, but we've lost about 3/4 of them.
That's fine. Let me do it already.
Got it, stable.
Alright.
Yeah, we
Devil went down. Again, I'm giving them the opportunity to leave here by knocking things out. However, I'm still going to have spawns over here to keep the pressure from across the river. Yeah, it's a very nasty mass, Kaz. I agree.
from around the truck.
Still needs more CPR.
I'm gonna probably spot another group right there in a minute. Let's get some units from the end. Here, those guys I'll have come up. Because by then it'll be a while. Jesse on 33. Pizza might actually survive if they go and check on him. But you know, that's just it. Are they going to go check on him? That group's mostly healed up. I'm going to start putting pressure on them. We'll start with some light stuff. Again, I'm trying to be nice, but at the same time, you know,
Charlie is
yeah,
by
we'll
the trench.
bring the pressure back.
Roger, we need to get the truck over here because we've got lots of wounded over here. the main combat due north.
Did he just run into the other guy's line of fire? Because that's what it kind of looked like. Oops. I don't know how much longer this blocking point's gonna last. It's gonna literally be, when it collapses, it's gonna collapse epically. But yeah, I can stop spawning stuff here, like at the boats. It's just a matter of what's still around. Great call, though, to move all the AI here. It cost them some cable ties, but they're not going to need all of them. Yeah, so they get paid for every head they rescue. It's a small amount, though.
We'll receive a big payout by the end of this.
At 169, so that's 160 bucks. That's going to be split however many ways. I think Pizza
Charlie,
died.
how's your situation?
I have 1 KIA.
Yep, Pizza died. That's unfortunate. And it's still loading. Darn. Rest in peace, Pizza.
Alpha can leave. We finally have only 2 men down.
And Bandit timed out. That's rest in peace. Oh, man. I'm not sure if they're going to go check
Okay,
the
I
other
got knocked
position,
out when
but they're
driving
going
the
to
truck,
find...
and now it's high barred on a trench.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
Thank you.
But just that once.
I'm about to get obliterated.
Oh God, thank you.
I think one just rocket grenaded the units there on the side. But yeah, from this position, it's not looking too hot. They need to just start, like, moving, popping smoke, and potentially leaving, because otherwise they're about to be encircled and eliminated. And now I'm not gonna alleviate pressure. Then I'm gonna go for that other position, which makes sense. I mean, it's all enemy at this point.
Send in goat
Wolves,
team
thanks for the 92 month resub.
Yeah.
You as well.
I'm taking you all with me to Subway. Anyone want anything? I already know Liru wants a foot-long LCPL.
Wow. Wow, Wolves. Damn. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, but damn, Wolves. That was... Wow. Thanks for the 92 month resub, buddy. Thanks for all the work you do moderating for me. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, my bro. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Alpha's passing Bravo. We're heading to drop off you.
Might want to drop your guys off at least. Good rifle grenade, though. God damn. That just... Jesus. That dude caught it. Oh, these dudes they're totally stuck. Oh, they are so in trouble. One squad was able to get out, the other one decided to stay, so I don't know. This is...
Not getting a fucking heart rate.
These guys are so screwed.
I'm running through all my fucking ammo, you know? Well, that's what the ammo's for. I know
Oh, they are so screwed.
Charlie, did you get out?
No, ground command got down, and Yeah, I also have another mass Kaz on my hands. I'm holding in that little bunker.
I'm doing a CPR for zombie.
Copy. If you just manage to get your casualties to 2 down, you can leave by loading them into the passenger seat.
Right, roger that. I'm being advised by the whispering deaths of Brownie here while we're treating him to get Bravo AI evac Mac, okay?
Got it.
We advise Bravo is under heavy contact from the northeast and southeast, so we recommend you pull the truck inside the barricades.
Got it.
Yeah, evac Bravo's AI. You got the truck.
Once they've dropped off the 2 people in the building, man's up.
Wrong net.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys I think are all gonna be dead. Maybe a few might be able to run out and break out, but yeah, they're... Even dudes are swimming across the river to come give them a piece of their mind. Oh, no. Alright, they're prepping everyone for transport here, though.
Yeah.
All of Bravo's AI are cable tied and in a pit awaiting pickup.
Roger that. So, Alpha, once you've evac his AI, go pick up Bravo and then go to the final 3rd position.
Copy.
Ash, please wait.
Okay, everyone's up.
Hey, Stanley.
They woke everyone up, but now are they going to be able to get out? Oh, there's going to be KIAs here.
They're right outside, they're right outside!
Stand down again. I need heavy fire going out southeast in the trees. Roger, Frank.
There's a grenade on this guy, can't pick him up.
Fine, don't worry about it. Goddamn head knocks, man.
Yeah, getting shot in the head will do that to you.
Your head's down. Look, next time everyone gets up, we need to keep our heads fucking down. Who's got...
Oh. Maybe a squad will come and rescue them? Alright, Mac's team was able to get here. They're going to start loading up all the people. I got all of these units now leaving. Some are getting stuck, though, so I'm going to have to manually move them. That's fine. See, if I was gonna be nice today.
Yeah, I throw grenades out in their direction of the enemy and then throw
Avancez.
Okay, Bash is down again. I need...
Stop saving the fucking ammo.
Oh my god. Am I the only one kind of grinning at how evil that is? Or, you know, is it just me? Oh no, I'm not taking prisoners. Why the hell would I take prisoners today? I only expected them to rescue maybe like 20 people tops.
Do we actually actually have AI unconsciousness on, or do they just die?
They just die.
Got it.
Yeah, and then we have this massive wave of troops coming in from the town. Yeah, that's gonna be what breaks that position.
Brownie, you on that?
Yeah, I am.
Affirm. Bravo's position has been evac. Forces are holding there, waiting for the truck to come back.
Roger that. When the trucks come back, then move to the third position, evac. We're pretty heavily pinned down here. We may need help, but I'll keep you updated.
We may need help.
You still at first
Yeah.
position?
You're gonna need help.
Affirm.
I'm gonna say that right now. You're gonna need help.
Bravo to command.
They're getting inside.
Brownie, you copy?
I do.
When the truck comes in, do you have the Bravo to load up and assist you, or continue staying at this position to defend the middle point?
Actually, considering the situation, once you've grouped up with Alpha, both the squads need to come to our position. We're getting out here.
Alpha drops off the prisoner, or the
Yeah, this is with the higher AI skill level I was talking about. It's at 50% accuracy. Normally I cap it at 35. So when you're in CQC with them, you are absolutely fucking screwed. Which is how it should be for a hardcore scenario. We still only have one registered KIA, but yeah. Yeah. I've got all these forces coming across to say hello, more reinforcements coming. It's endless. Because again, I've got 3,000 troops around this position, so I can spawn up to 3,000 troops. And I ain't stopping anytime soon. Max driving back, I'm curious, how many guys have we pulled out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hey Mac, do you copy?
Fair. Looks like some bled out though.
How many spots can that truck hold?
Not enough, some people are gonna have to run out.
There are 8 in Alpha.
And I am going to exploit that by cutting off the road.
Okay, yeah, that truck's not gonna be full enough to hold everyone. Command, do you copy?
Hey Bravo, you can take the car, drive there, Alpha will walk since we've pulled off.
Okay.
Command is down to 1 guy. Should have left while you had the chance.
God damn it.
Oh, there's 2 of them. I think I can stop the spawns here. Yeah. Yeah, we can stop the spawning there. Ooh. We do have vehicles, but this is a river crossing, so there's no vehicles to utilize.
Front door, we're walking through the door.
What a crazy holdout, though. Look at this. Come on, guys. Keep going. They're not dead yet.
Command, you're at point 3, right?
Oh. My God. They're fucking going for it. Oh, they're fucking going for it. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Okay, that means we're not stopping the spawns. Maybe they found out they can loot their friends' bodies?
You need to bandage yourself.
Yep, and he just got shot because he got up.
Brownie 2IC, do you copy?
Oh my god.
You are at point 3, confirmed.
A firm, we are pushing east down the road on foot.
Bravo,
they're
will be
going there.
arriving at point 3 momentarily.
Yeah,
Mac,
everyone's
advise
dead.
these guys back to cover. That's too much fire to try to move.
I thought they were gonna go rescue. No, they're gonna go for the other position, but everyone's already dead there. So.
Yeah, be advised, Alpha might be in some difficulty back here now.
Alright,
We
well,
are moving slowly.
point 3. Where are you?
Still back up 3, large attack coming in from the west at this time.
Yeah, they're dead. They died. Finally wiped, I think, because Ian ran out of ammo.
Scratch that, east.
You want Bravo to head to the east side of the town to defend it?
I don't have the humans.
Wait, what do you need? You don't have ammo?
Jesus, they started a mass assault the second Alpha walked out the trench.
Yeah, that mass assault was the buildup from
yeah, we
over there.
Contact both sides of the road on point 3.
Alright, they're gonna verify they're all dead, and now we're gonna...
2IC, where direction do you want Bravo to defend on point 3?
Stand by.
Oh, they gotta regroup.
Describe point 2. Point 2, we have a large contact. Most of Alpha is down, I believe. I'm going to need assistance back here.
Yeah, this is Alpha. At least the platoon is circled as the second we walked outside. Bravo point.
Jesse has a $40 bounty.
I believe I might be the only one left in the actual Bravo position.
I
Unless
think I'm gonna
Mac is still up.
double or triple the bounty prices. I'll double them. I think that would be more fair.
Brownie, 2IC. Bravo, Charlie, 2IC.
But yeah, that's
Anyone
really
on that?
unfortunate time that as soon as they left,
is
the
Bravo,
platoon that was in that town made it to
Be
this
advised,
position.
most of Alpha is Mascaz at this time.
There goes Devil. Oh my god, they separated and got absolutely cut down. That's unfortunate. How many AA have died to them? 375. They're gonna get the front of that force coming up. Maybe they'll be able to get back and help rescue a few people.
Okay, if you're covering them. Everyone else is.
To IC, do you want Bravo to hold the city we're supposed to hold, or come support you at point 2?
Oh, well, it's still got a guy.
Truck out here for they will come.
Ooh. So basically, here's the critical failures that we had in the op. One squad got caught in here, and when the other squad left, they didn't leave with them, so that squad got completely cut off. And then as soon as an infantry squad tried to run out with the other group, the platoon that cleared everything out here, that group of enemies decided, so similar to how this group's running out now after clearing that position out, that's what happened here. They ran out, and the infantry squad here caught that. And they got Mascaz to this. Now they're down to 2 people. So that's where we're at right now, because just like unfortunate timing has cut them down to literally, I think, less than half of the troops now, because they got utterly annihilated.
What the hell? An FAA?
And now these guys are looting instead of running up to help. And now the greed is setting in. Mac's not talking on the radio though, so that's also kind of why it's like, hey, I need help, guys.
Alpha, here's a truck.
Now the greed is setting in. Ah, that's crazy. All right, we'll kill off Miner over here as well. I'm gonna start deleting bodies. Cracks me up. Now they've just stopped to loot while everyone else is getting murdered. I find that hilarious.
Alright, Bravo's gonna bypass point 2 and go to Kyontong, the defense point.
Mac, you need to call up and ask for help, because otherwise you're gonna get absolutely murdered. There goes Falcon. Should you rejoin? Ian, you died. You were in the group up here, right? You're dead. Everyone in there's dead.
What? Oh, you head out there.
And they're not communicating. Oh, they might find a boat and be able to pop it real quick if they see it.
This is Alpha. We still have 3 people alive, 2 unconscious near Bravo hold point.
Okay, maybe they're gonna come in and help
in
now.
the second point?
A bit up the road east from that. Could use some help. I heard a truck a few minutes ago.
If you continue moving east up the road, we'll meet up with you and pick you up.
Yeah, he can. He finally got overwhelmed. I think the force split was working really, really well.
Alpha, you still read?
Until the 2 squads that separated here, that's when things started falling apart. When they lost, one of their full squads by them getting left behind, that's when it cost them. As soon as they started getting forces kind of divided, that's when this all fell apart, I would say. And I'm going to be honest, that is exactly what happens in Stillwater, too. As soon as, field support or brigand, or I think they renamed my squad to Raider, as soon as one of us gets cut off and killed, everything else falls apart like dominoes. This is I, send message.
How long are we supposed to hold Kyontong?
Till endex is declared. Over.
Confirmed.
We haven't even gotten to that part yet, so that's gonna be probably 30 minutes after you arrive. So, basically, as soon as one squad got cut off, the dominoes fell. I think there was still a chance, but unfortunately the platoon that wiped this town, again, came up, and as soon as, just unfortunate timing of when one squad ran out on foot and the other squad charged away by truck and they divided themselves again, that squad ran into that, platoon-sized force of 40, and they got annihilated. You can hear the stress, yeah. the player base basically got thinned out, and it's unfortunate, but it happens. And the funniest part was, I think Mac and his like team of 2 over there could have been saved. It's just he was too slow to call it on radio because he was, you know, reasonably stressed. But as he's there, literally like 75 meters up the road, everyone in that squad is just looting the bodies up here. That's what makes me laugh the most. Anyway, I'm gonna kill Sven. He's been double tapped. Like damn, you know. But I very much like the difficulty here. I think I know what I'm going to do to help alleviate people being a bit pissy with this one, but at the same time, I don't think it was anything on my side that caused any issues. It was just kind of individual choices and circumstances. Ian, there were literally, I've already deleted them, but there was about 60 AI around here. There's no way in hell you would have survived, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Kill count-wise, I mean, they've done pretty well. I'll give them that. But yeah, no, this is the exact type of difficulty I'm looking for this campaign. Wow, some AI ran all the way up here, because I think they're trying to get to the top right. That's funny. But yeah, this was a great test. And I think I have the difficulty exactly where I want for this campaign. It's just now all the surviving AI here are going to eventually push in. But let's see. 1, 2... I'm going to get the markers right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 in there. 8, 9, 10, 11... So yeah, they've roughly killed about the amount of enemies that were going to be sent in there. So we were actually close to the end of the force coming in too. But again, it's those unfortunate force splits.
So, wait, I got a question. So I had like blood and shit in my uniform. Were you not able to stick me?
Hey, fucking die.
Alright, there we go.
Please.
It was glitched. Alright, here.
Oh, another dead guy. Right here. Wait.
I already counted these. There were 10. So yeah, I'm going to probably send like 2 platoons, 80 guys on that side, and then everything else that's alive here is going to be sent in as well, so... Now it's just a sort of wait and see. Look at all of those bodies, man. Oh, now the frame should be good again. But good God. But yeah, I think they cable tied a few extra units here, but yeah. And then no boats were intercepted. I thought they might have been able to see that.
If there's anyone who reads on 50, Bravo has moved to Kian Tong, and we are defending the position.
Alright, Bravo, this is High Command. The attack has begun. You need to survive the attack. There is a finite amount of enemies that will be coming on this attack. Over. Do one more chunk. But again, I should theoretically be crossing the river here, but we'll see. So what, that should be about 80, right? Give or take. Maybe a little less. And then, yeah, all the survivors from this entire attack, which... That's a lot. I'll delete the ones that are stuck, though, and or retreating. But yeah, this was meant for their entire force, and I think they're about to have a tough time, for lack of a better term. That was our AI with a toolkit too, but
High Command, do you know where they will be coming from, or just everywhere?
So they'll probably be coming from across the river because that's enemy territory, and then this town is also a blocking position for all of the forces that just came through the peninsula. So some of them are probably going to find their way up here. Over.
Confirmed.
Here, I'm going to simulate some of the units going on the southern side and overwhelming that blocking position. I think that'll be enough. Am I painstakingly trying to rebalance this last second a little bit to at least give those guys a chance? But yeah, no, that's still... This is still like 100 plus AI attacking. Rest, I'm going to say, are going to go south and start, you know, clearing this position out. So on the map, we'll have stuff here. And then there's like this little mini river that's cutting things off, and this will be the new front line. Next contract, we'll focus somewhere else because we have another front there. We've got another front down here. How I'm going to do it is I'm probably going to give a few $100s to everyone that died, just as a teething bonus. Because again, you know, first off, I always have it as a lot of testing features, so I'll let them recoup some funds on top of their payout. So I think, yeah, everyone's going to get like 200 flat. I'm going to double the bounty bonus, and we'll go from there.
Very far. Honestly, went into this not knowing what the equipment the enemy is using. Now I see they're all using Soviet equipment. I'm like, oh.
Dude, I honestly send in goat.
Well, so the equipment, funny enough, is actually a massive mix of everything. It's old World War II. It's like hunting rifles, shotguns, SKSs. Soviet equipment is the most common in the world, so obviously there's going to be a mix of AKs and whatnot. But again, this is just what I started with. I'm going to be doing more research and adding more guns. I'll probably have some with like M16A1s here and there, but those will be rare. But there's going to be a big mixture of everything. Gifted us up to Mac. Thank you, Silent. Hope you will keep enjoying the ops. Hope you enjoyed this one. Again, these are meant to be tough, though. But I hope you got a nice kick out of this scenario. I need to stand all these guys up. But yeah, this was very tough but fair. Dante, how you doing, buddy? You angry? The force splitting is what really killed you guys. How much ammo do I have? A few mags. Not a large amount, but you know, at least I shot for like 4 or 5 mags. Some of the guns like the Garans and stuff, I brought it up to 6, but like, yeah, no, 30-round magazines, it was about 4.
Oh boy, you're still here.
Dante is always angry though. And we got some units just outright routing. So yeah, me cutting that force, I'm just going to make it so that they take more territory. I was going to have them blocked right here by that team, but that amount is going to overwhelm that, and they're going to take that little peninsula apart. Start murdering AI for fun. Just to put some pressure. Oh! Yeah, AK is gonna be better than whatever bumfuck gun that was. That was, was it the Kirpus? No, that was a Tech 9. They don't get any payments for the AI that are in here. It was only the other ones. But by killing the sentries here, I can put more pressure on the players by sending these guys up. That 50% accuracy, though, if you are in the open and you are not taking cover, that does hurt. Brownie, weren't you command? Wait a minute. So M23 has received support from at least a dozen countries that all have access to various weapons. Suffice to say, my kit bashing for them is incomplete. Damn. AI are holding. Oh, fuck, I did have a machine gunner actually survive here. I couldn't tell if that was a player AI, so I didn't want to take the shot and accidentally dome him. Yeah, it's, yeah, 51 countries, including Rwanda's the main backer, of course, but yeah, no, M23's had a lot of stuff. Are you?
Yeah, just a few people stay on the north side. There's enough people on the south side right now. We have to be prepared for when they...
Why are you using them as meat shields? Well, yeah, but that stuff's probably like Chinese knockoff. That doesn't actually do anything. Yeah, you were always Romanian mercs in this scenario. How long till this ends? After the last guys are killed. And then I'll give them like 5 minutes to loot. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing a executive change to make stuff instead came down here that'll update on the map. Because this is all a dynamic map space as well in the campaign. Last part seems like fish shooting in a barrel. Yeah, because they have the AI. They have another 40 AI to help defend this position. That's why the single squad in the other spot held for so long.
I command, is the friendlies in the town, if they survive to index, count?
They do not count, no.
Being saved, no?
No, it was only the 10 I counted before the attack began. The 10 that got brought back out only.
Okay. Last I checked.
No, difficulty was perfect for this. Difficulty was absolutely perfect for this. I'm keeping that. Which was the, let's see... The 90, 50, 80. I am keeping that. Like, I tweaked so many... I spent about 2 hours just testing server AI settings on your server, and that's the one I settled on.
I gotcha.
Alright, this is command. Be advised, looks like M23 is in retreat. At least that's what the local Congolese forces are saying. Break. You have 5 minutes to grab what you want, and then I will index. Good luck.
We have 5 minutes to grab what you want.
Not Congolese, M23. I'm gonna put a few guys with like shitty guns in the back as Vanguard with like, I'm specifically gonna choose like Car 98s and SKSs and shit. Shit. just to establish new border territory. And we'll count it down. But yeah, my overall thoughts was that was pretty much how I want these ops to go.
Genius
Very hardcore.
idea, High Command. I'm big-brained.
I want to remind, based off of the rules, anything that you load in the truck won't be rolled over. It's simply what?
No, it's not that. It's there's a pile of friendlies with very important loot.
Okay, you're driving right into enemy territory.
So are they gonna attack us?
You know, you can find out what'll happen, but they've already rat-fucked their own dead, so... This is clear. That is not. This is now a bottleneck for, what, 3,000 troops? Brownie, are you beating yourself up? Angel, I agree, that was really smart, but at the same time, this is all enemy territory now, so I will respawn the units. Just hit him with the truck. God damn. Brownie, I'm gonna be honest, your orders were fine, it's just stuff it was more so a timing issue. Like, orders were actually okay. I don't blame the commanders here, I blame, both the unfortunate, unlucky timing and, the movement of infantry. Like, that's what cost people the most. Like, one squad got wiped because they didn't pull out in time with the other squad. One squad, unfortunately, as they left their fortified positions, ran right into an enemy platoon that had been building up the entire op in Gokhan. And they finally rallied and then moved down the road and literally ran into that squad right here as the other squad left to go check out Gokhan. So those two squads should have never separated in the first place. That was a major mistake. Was realizing that they were down a squad and then continuing to separate. I agree, Mac, but they had an opportunity once they were all up to at least start running, because I stopped spawning forces around here, but they instead decided to stay. So after I saw that they decided to stay instead of actually making an effort to leave, yeah, I started the spawns again, because I'm like, you guys are actually gonna... Okay. Sure. Let's go. So technically that squad had two chances to leave. The first was when the other squad left. That was the opening, and then I gave them a second opening, and then they still stayed. So I'm like, oh, okay. Good luck. Good on their discipline, though. No one actually decided to individually rally.
Yeah, this one has one.
Good for them.
Yeah, take it. I will buy my own.
So, hey, I know guys that have white
1 minute, I'm timing it.
Question.
Fucking pants. Those are the guys.
Does the type of ammo that you have match?
And we still have some, you know, active guys in the rear there.
So if I have AK ammo and I got the most.
Faites le plein de munitions. Faites le plein de munitions.
30 seconds. That's so funny how they decided to just charge over there. Alright, Jesse's the only one that gets an individual payout bounty. Again, I'm doubling those numbers, so that's gonna be... And then I'm gonna have to go back into my VOD to get these numbers. All right, guys. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
keep
gonna-
the
like it,
server
yeah.
up. Screenshot your stuff and disconnect. We'll do. I want to keep the server up because it's gonna make it easier for me to do all the records and everything.
Hypothetically, can we say that we sold all the AKs we found?
Nope, because
by
as
the
per
way-
the rules, it's whatever's in your inventory.
I have a
We can
question
put
real
the
quick
AKs
about
on auction, yeah.
looting that
What?
I completely couldn't have time. Those radios right here, only those drops, not the programmers, but they are by default on our frequencies. Do we still get full, can we sell them or would we need...
Did you find them?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, is there a sell price for them?
Yes, but here's the thing: the sell price is also with the thing to code it, and there's no such thing in the AO.
So
the microprogrammer should be an individual item, but if not, we'll talk about it. Put it in Q&A and I'll look at it. Okay.
Okay.
But it's valid. I'm assuming you have 20 of them or something.
11.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to nerf that price, but yeah.
No, it's $5 for sell each.
That's
it's
fine.
Not much.
Okay.
I was more looking to sell them to all the other idiots that died.
Okay. Agron, what?
So, I have this weapon I just looted, but
Yes.
I only have ammunition for the AKs. Does the ammunition transfer to this gun, or do I
No,
have to buy new ammunition?
because you have to buy new ammunition.
Okay.
Even
okay.
if you didn't, there's a caliber difference.
Yeah, I know.
But you still keep that ammo, and then anything you have, you get to roll over, but you can't
Yeah.
exchange ammo like that. You have to buy new ammo. All right.
Another thing, I have a weird bug.
What?
Well, you go first. You go first.
I was gonna say I didn't sign up to be a medic, but I slotted in as a medic. Does that mean I get the bonus or?
I'm the only medic.
I mean, well, technically you joined late, so you're not getting paid as a medic. You're getting paid as a half because you late
Yeah,
joined.
that's fine. But I'm just saying I'm the only official quote-unquote
Yeah.
medic who...
Yeah, okay, guys, disconnect. Take your screenshots with F12 of your inventory.
Yeah,
Disconnect. I want to do debrief.
Okay.
Okay. Love you.
Bravo, forever.
Because I'm basing the things off of their roster billets. All right.
Half of those I got from fucking grenades when we drive by some squads.
All right. Overall, yeah, that difficulty is what I wanted, but to just give a quick rundown of how things collapsed. One squad got left in the northern military base while the other squad pulled out. That was their first opportunity to escape. After that, when they brought everyone back, there was only like 4 or 5 AI around. I waited like 30 seconds to a minute. They didn't immediately try to break out, so I just started respawning, because instead people started running up and looting instead of trying to leave. So I just started respawning things.
Holy shit,
I
I'll
think
shiv
people
whoever
are
did that.
very anti-Stasi brained.
That's
if
fine.
I'm being honest.
I mean, it cost them their lives because they had a second opportunity to leave and they didn't. So that squad got wiped. The second squad, which was Max, got wiped because they just had unfortunate timing. When one truck went over to check on the Bokun garrison in that town on the bottom right, they already got wiped. And the M23 rebels rallied and then pushed down the road. And that entire like platoon-size element, the truck blew past it, but everyone that was still alive then attacked Mac Marine squad on top of the other squads that were pushing the various directions that they had constantly been doing. So that squad ended up getting wiped. The other funny part was when Angel Squad came back, they were within 50 meters of Mac Marine looting, but Mac didn't tell them that he was alone with, I think, Falcon at the time with Saven's body. They had stabilized him. But there was a breakdown in communication there, and that's what ended up causing that squad to get wiped. Final fight, I nerfed it a little bit. I'm instead going to have them take more territory to the south. You'll see that reflected next week. But yeah, overall, how was the difficulty-wise? That was like on par for what I wanted. But how was the field rations? Was that like you should have been able to eat and drink, and that should have like brought you back to full?
Yeah. No, it didn't bring you back to full.
Right.
I
died for a
so, at the bunker, when I picked up food, because I was the only one, I think me and Sterling. But when I picked it up, I was already like red on drink, and I drank went right back up to white. So
yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good change.
I think what I'll do is I'll if I have bananas and drinks, I'll probably just remove those because those items are meant to heal at like or replenish at a smaller amount, but I'm not going to do that, and that means you can just buy cheaper food. So I'll probably just set all the prices to the same price point instead. That way it
I
keeps...
like bananas.
I know, so I'll just set the price points. Another change I'm going to make is I'm going to double the bounty bonus. So instead of 40 deaths equals $40, I'm going to double it to 80. Jesse is the only one that got the 40 kills. A few people were very close. But otherwise, I have that total. That money will be divided. Next thing I'm going to do, everyone here is going to get a $200 bonus because this was teething. But now that you know that you can force split, but as soon as something falls apart, I mean, that's exactly how it works in Stillwater, which is why I'm actually really proud about it. As soon as one group gets cut down, the force splitting stops. Because if you don't immediately regroup with everything, you're going to continue to get cut down, even when it's no one's fault. Because sometimes it's just unfortunate timing. But I think the balance here is, I can't stress that enough. Like, this is the balance I wanted. So difficulty settings held, and not everyone wiped. So no boats were destroyed. That's fine. For Skelly's sake, if he's still here, the guy with the toolkit was in the bottom right landing zone with 5 boats. They were the ones that were doing the main attack on the town, just to let you know that there was a toolkit in the AO. And one truck did get captured, so that will be deducted from the group pay. 10 people were pulled out, though, so that'll be added to the group pay. And then the bounty bonus on top of that. So it's going to be a small payout. That's why I'm doing a $200 bonus for this one, because, again, a lot of wipes. But at least one squad got out, and then I might adjust prices. But hope you had fun. If you didn't, feel free to put feedback in the feedback channel for Arma 3. But yeah, for the people that survived, please update what you pulled out with screenshots. For those of you that died, please update your inventory list to reflect if you have anything left. If not, just state that you don't have anything left. I'll start doing all that. Mac, if you haven't already, Ian, actually, if you don't mind, can you can you send Ian the file so he can upload to the server so I can handle this debug stuff? That's all handled?
Yeah, I already uploaded
Alright, cool.
to the server.
Where do you want the pictures for the gear?
Pictures should be added to the purchase channel. If you can't add pictures, let me know. I'll make that adjustment. But let's handle debrief real quick. I don't think Command made any mistakes tonight, in all honesty. I think the only mistakes were either at the squad or infantry level, where people just didn't move quick enough. And the comparison was literally in, like, watching one squad leave when the other just stayed and died. But that's just my call. Brownie, go ahead. Is he here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, it wasn't too bad. Sometimes communication was a little difficult, but if you go down, there's only one guy on the radio, so yeah, it happens. Yeah, it's fine, really.
Alpha.
I think we're pretty slow at the first point. I mean, Charlie got there first, and they started engaging enemies. When Alpha got there, everyone just kind of stood around, and I was the only one loading people in. We did manage to load up like 5 people from the first point, but then 3 were cut down on the way back, so we only saved 2. Unfortunately, we couldn't load the wounded in, so that slowed down the pullout. But I don't know what happened with Carly at the end. I thought the plan was, immediately when Alpha took Bravo's HVIs out, that we will drop the truck off to Bravo because they have 1 man less. And they will drive to help Charlie. I didn't know they drove to the southeastern point.
Oh shit, T-FAR 8, mate. I gotta do this stuff. I'll wrap it up here, though. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and have a good one. I gotta update stuff.
And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, so I drove down to the southeastern point because I swear I heard over command channel to drive to
I
point 3.
did say to do that, and then I said, actually, we need help up at first point, so both squads come help us.
I might have not heard that part then.
Real quick, just interrupt. For those of you that are posting your gear lists, can you also physically write out all of the gear so I can just do a quick copy paste? Again, add that to what gear that you didn't take, because I'm trying to make you guys do the work on that, but then it's a quick copy paste for me. Continue, sorry.